Welcome back to Restore Thrive. We are talking about natural movement today. And the reason we like to talk about this is because if it's been a while since you've exercised, instead of jumping into the gym and going until you break something, we like to ease you in, make sure we're restoring normal mobility through your joints, make sure that we're developing a base level of strength and the ability to control your body through space. We see a lot of people skip that step, and that's where they end up in trouble down the road because they haven't established that base level of movement and mobility. So what we're going to do today is talk about getting up from the floor. And while this seems like a basic thing to do, what we see is a lot of people aren't able to do this, especially as they get into adulthood. And it's that loss of ability to transition on and off the floor that starts to create that stiffness in the hips, that degeneration through the spine. Whereas if we can keep ourselves mobile and we have that base level ability to move around, up and down from the floor, that keeps us very fit and active. And you'll notice that as we go through this routine. So what we're going to have you guys do is we'll have you start in a seated position. You can see my legs are spread wide apart. I want to give my hips some room to move. And what we're going to work on first is what we call a lateral sit. Lateral sit looks just like this. We're going to roll to the side. My trail leg and knee is right behind my front foot. I'm trying to stay tall with my upper body. If I have a hard time doing this at first, I can bring my hands behind my back to give myself a little bit of support. But as I get stronger through my trunk, I should be able to roll side to side. Now, in the context of a workout, I may do this anywhere from 5 to 10 reps, and then make a transition from simply sitting side to side, going up to a kneeling position on both knees, side to side. I don't have to stop in the middle before I come back the other way. And I'm just going to roll back and forth here, trying to squeeze my butt as I get up, keep my abs engaged as I go, side to side. And then from there, I'll do what we call a half kneeling transition. So I'll swing that back leg through, and then as I come back around, I have to post up on that leg that I'm kneeling on. So as I come back down, I want to bring my foot and my knee behind my front foot and leg, lower myself back down under control, spread my legs back out, go the other way, use this momentum to whip that trail leg through into half kneeling, and then post up on that hip as you come back around, foot and knee down, hips down, and then the other way. Now by this point you can see where we're headed. We're using momentum to help our body get into a position of transition. So the transition from here is up to standing, but we don't want to just stop here because we want to use momentum in a safe way to help make this transition easier. So what we'll do, we'll start at the bottom and in one motion, roll, go into half kneeling, keep leaning forward, push off that front foot and stand. And then we're just going to play the tape in reverse as we come back down, half kneeling. I bring that back leg through into that seated position, come around to the other side, make that transition as smooth as we can, using that momentum safely. And if we link this together where we spend time in all four of these positions, and we do anywhere from 5 to 10 reps of each, what you'll notice by the end is you're opening up your hips, you're having to use your abdominals, and you're going to be breathing a little bit heavier as well because you're using the big muscles of your trunk and your lower body to help move you in and out of these shapes. So give this routine a try at home, guys. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment below. We'll talk to you again soon.